We are able to make this financial commitment to outstanding students thanks to the many alumni and friends who have generously supported our foundation in the past, and many of you who continue to support us today. We'd like to start today's virtual event with a short slideshow recognizing each of our nursing scholarship recipients and the donors that have made these scholarships possible. We are so pleased to honor this great group of students today. This year, we will award scholarships to 49 Research College of Nursing students, the most scholarships ever in a year given by the Research Foundation. We want to start by thanking all of the parents for their commitment to their son or daughter's education. Thank you for being with us today to celebrate their success. We want to also thank members of the Research College of Nursing Governing Board, the Research Foundation Board of Directors, and the Research Foundation Advisory Directors for joining us to honor these students today. We certainly appreciate your generosity and leadership for our Nursing Student Scholarship Program. I now would like to introduce Dr. Thad Wilson, President of Research College of Nursing, to offer his thanks and congratulations to the nursing students.
Thank you, Cynthia, and truly congratulations to all of you students. My name's Thad Wilson, president of the college, but I'm also a nurse, and I like everybody to know that because first and foremost, that is the title that I enjoy the most. And I've been in your shoes, though it was a few years ago, to be either entering as a junior or getting ready to finish as a senior or in many other positions. But I've also been in administration of nursing for a long time and nursing administration at colleges and universities. And I remember the first time that I was asked to go talk to somebody about donating some money for a scholarship. And I was so nervous. I thought, oh my gosh, I just don't like to do this. And I sat down with this gentleman and I said, I got to be honest with you, I'm kind of nervous about this. And he said, why? And I said, well, I'm asking you for money. And he goes, oh my gosh, this is my opportunity to give to those who will soon be nurses who will care for me like the nurses cared for my wife when she was dying. And I realized at that point how critical it is that we make this connection between those of you who are amazing students who've done wonderful things and are going to be great and fantastic nurses, and those who in their lives have felt a need and a desire to give back. So congratulations to you. Thank you to our donors. Thank you to the parents. And thank you to the boards that Cynthia just mentioned because of their hard work to make sure that this happens. It's truly an exciting time of year for me to be able to share in this ceremony. And so now it's my pleasure to introduce to you Erica Cogswell. Erica is a 2011 graduate of the Research College of Nursing, and she currently serves as the director of the Medical Surgical Unit at Research Medical Center. She's going to share a little bit about her journey with you to continue to inspire you to excel at your education. Please join me in welcoming Erica Cogswell and her sharing about her career. Erica?
Thank you, Dr. Wilson. I'm very excited to be asked to be here today to talk with you all. I sure wish I was in person. Looking at myself on a video screen is a little more intimidating than looking at a crowd of people, so bear with me. I do want to say that I'm really excited for all of you in this opportunity and excited for all of the donors and everyone who's part of the Research Foundation to be able to do this. I wish I had a really good, solid, single feel-good story about why I became a nurse. But really, all of my jobs leading up to my choice to go into nursing were just something related to service. I knew I wanted to help people. I worked in customer service for a long time and decided to enter into college a little bit older. So with 4 babies, I started taking some prereqs, and my neighbor says, I'm going to nursing school. You should really think about doing this. And really kind of on a whim, I started calling around, asking questions, talking to schools. I had the privilege of waiting on a group of nursing administrators and recruiters from Research College and Research Medical Center as a waitress, and they were telling me all about the hospital, all about the college, a little bit about the scholarship opportunities available, and I was very excited about that. So I applied and was accepted to Research College, and then my mother tells me her mom always wanted to be a nurse, and they couldn't afford for her to go to college back then. Her parents actually thought potentially she wasn't smart enough to do it. And it never crossed my mind whether or not I was going to be smart enough to do it. I just thought, I really think I want to do it. So I found myself at Research College. I got a great education, not only academically, but the instructors, the professors, all of the staff involved in that, functioned together as a family and included us as students in their family, and helped us work our way through nursing school, which we all know can be its own challenge as opposed to maybe some other academic college programs could be. So once I finished at Research College, I was hired in at Research Medical Center. I worked on our telemetry unit for a couple years. Had the privilege of filling in as a charge nurse, which sounded like the most terrifying thing I would ever do in my life, is be in charge of that many nurses and that many students. And found my way really enjoying that role, and found my way, roundabout through a job in the quality department, through education, into a nursing leadership role, where I am now blessed to be the director over our med-surg unit, our transplant nephrology unit, and orthoneurotrauma units here at the hospital. So, I think the bigger the challenge, the better, apparently. And I think a lot of that, especially in the time of COVID, I think back to Dr. Nauser saying in my very first nursing class, nurses are flexible. And I sat in that chair and I thought, I'm not flexible. This is going to be a hard, hard road. And I've just learned that being flexible and solving problems has become my passion. As much as I loved caring for patients, I love taking care of nurses. New nurses are my favorite nurses. Obviously, I've gained a lot of knowledge from our more seasoned nurses amongst our staff, but I really love growing and developing new nurses. So I'm super excited to have you all back in school, and I can't wait to get you back in here in the unit. I would say half of my experience as a nursing director has been related to COVID and some problem solving and spending a semester with no students and having some delays to our new grads getting started. And I have my first 2 new grads on the unit today for their orientation. So I'm getting to live my passion again with new nurses. So I'm very excited about that. And excited to have you all back out here with us, and look forward to getting to have you join our team in the future. So good luck to all of you, and congratulations. What a huge accomplishment. And I'm excited for everything you guys have in front of you.
Thank you, Erica, for sharing your words of encouragement. Thank you for being part of the research family and everything that you do each and every day for care of patients, and as well as the nursing students. We will now begin the presentation of our scholarships. Okay. Robert E. Adams served for many years as the CEO of Research Medical Center following a career in the military. He loved the hospital and believed providing quality health care was of the utmost importance. This year's recipient of the Robert E. Adams Nursing Scholarship is Samantha Warren. The Advisory Director's Nursing Scholarship has been created through the collective support of members of the Research Foundation Advisory Directors throughout the past several decades. The Advisory Directors are heavily involved in service towards our organization and raising funds as well. This year's recipient of the Advisory Director's Nursing Scholarship is Catherine Kampmeinert. Terry Miller, a 1977 alum of Research College of Nursing, and her husband Dan created the Helen Buchanan Memorial Scholarship. After more than 4 decades working in nursing, a career she loves, Terry decided to pay tribute to her mother, who had always encouraged her to pursue a career in the nursing field. Thank you, Terry, for joining us today as we name the very first recipient of this scholarship in your mother's name. The Helen Buchanan Memorial Scholarship goes to Rosa Mazuka. The Pamela Fleming 1976 Scholarship is named for a Research College of Nursing alum, She and her husband, Dr. William Fleming, have shown a generous commitment to supporting our nursing scholarship program for the past 25 years. The 2020 recipient of the Pamela Fleming 1976 scholarship is Victoria Fosnot. The Class of 1959 scholarship was established when a graduate of the Class of 1959 made an anonymous gift to celebrate the 50th anniversary of their graduation from Research School of Nursing. The entire class was invited to contribute to the scholarship fund. Since 2009, members of the Class of 1959 have generously supported this fund. Lois Osborne represents the Class of 1959 today on this virtual call. Thank you to you and your classmates. This year's Class of 1959 scholarship goes to Elizabeth Beruda. Under the guidance of Dr. Julie Nauser, a graduate of the Class of 1984, and other classmates, the Class of 1984 Scholarship Fund was established. This class was the first baccalaureate class to graduate from Research College of Nursing. We thank them for passing the torch to a new generation of nurses. Today, we are announcing the very first recipient of the Class of 1984 scholarship. Congratulations to Brianna Klatch. B. Colson King was a 1932 graduate of Research School of Nursing. During her career, B was a surgical nurse and later taught nursing students. B generously supported nursing scholarships throughout her life. At the time of her death, she included a provision in her will to establish the B. Colson 1932 Scholarship Fund. The 2020 recipient of the B. Colson King 1932 Scholarship is Alexander Wabi. Roy Dietrich was a local attorney and philanthropist who was a longtime contributor to the Research Foundation. After Roy's passing, the Roy Dietrich Memorial Nursing Scholarship was created to celebrate his life and his concern for quality health care in our local community. This year's recipients are Gavin Benoit, Megan Felty, Brenna Hampton, Stephanie Lopez, and Tasia Roberts. In 2000, Dina Matt, a 1995 graduate of Research College of Nursing, decided to celebrate her grandmother's life by establishing the Virginia Dotson Burnt Scholarship. This year, we are pleased to award the Virginia Dotson Burnt Scholarship to Alexander Wabi. Giving Tuesday is a movement that began in 2012 to create an International Day of Charitable Giving at the beginning of the holiday season. It falls on the Tuesday after Thanksgiving. Since 2018, the Research Foundation has held a Giving Tuesday campaign to raise funds for nursing scholarships. We are pleased to present our 2020 Giving Tuesday scholarships to Morgan Stern and Samantha Zack. Al Hancock served on the board of the Research Foundation for over 20 years, including 5 years as chair. He was always willing to raise funds and was an advocate for the people the foundation serves. To celebrate Al's life of service, the Research Foundation created the Al Hancock Memorial Nursing Scholarship, which carries on his commitment to the health and well-being of our community. This year, Lydia Benoco has been selected to receive the Al Hancock Memorial Nursing Scholarship. Christine Lewis was a former volunteer at Research Medical Center who wanted to celebrate the nursing profession by recognizing those individuals that dedicate their lives to patients. Jillian Eckstein is this year's recipient of the Christine Lewis Scholarship. Pat Lord was a 1944 graduate of the Research School of Nursing. She felt a great sense of pride for her alma mater and the career she had chosen, a career that spanned 35 years. That pride motivated her to support nursing scholarships through annual contributions and a bequest in her estate. The recipient of the Pat Lord 1944 scholarship is Juliana Castillo. The Holly Moore Memorial Oncology Scholarship was established by her family after she lost a 4-year battle with breast cancer. This scholarship is designated to support a student who is interested in working as an oncology nurse. We are extremely grateful to Alan and Paige Moore and their entire family for their ongoing support of this scholarship fund. We are pleased to present the Holly Moore Memorial Oncology Scholarship to Elizabeth Rovenstein. The Tom Harmon Presidential Scholarship was established in 1995 by Adrian and Margaret Harmon to honor their son, Tom. Tom began his service with Research Medical Center in 1978 and currently serves on the Research College of Nursing Governing Board and the Research Foundation Advisory Directors. The fund provides annual academic scholarships to 2 students who demonstrate characteristics that are necessary to excel in the nursing profession. We want to thank Tom and his wife Muffet for their continued involvement and generosity. This year's students are Emma Blanner and Amy Chen. The Dr. Edward Higgins Jr. Scholarship was created to honor Dr. Higgins, who served as the Research Foundation Chair from 2006 to 2012. The scholarship is presented each year to a nursing student who demonstrates compassion for others and a commitment to service. This scholarship provides support for mission travel to the Higgins Brothers Surgery Center in Haiti. We want to thank Dr. Higgins for being with us today and for providing this medical mission experience. This year's recipient is Hannah Schaefer. The Clara Mart Nursing Scholarship was established in 1986 from a bequest included in Clara's will. This year's recipient of the Clara Mart Nursing Scholarship is Emily Miller. Theresa Hofbauer was a 1978 graduate of Research School of Nursing who worked as a nurse manager at Research Medical Center for many years. At the time of Theresa's death, her family created the Theresa Hofbauer Scholarship to celebrate her life and her love of the nursing profession. This year, Morgan Bucati has been selected to receive the Theresa Hofbauer Scholarship. The Mary Elizabeth Martin Scholarship Trust was established in 1961 and distributes funds annually throughout the community to be used for charitable or educational purposes. Receiving the Mary Elizabeth Martin Scholarship today is Anna Lang. George Seymour, a former research advisory director, established the Richard OBrien Scholarship to honor his friend and business associate. George lived to be 97 years old. During his life, he received care at Research Medical Center, many times starting in 1928. He believes that nurses take care of you like they are taking care of their own family. We are pleased to present the Richard OBrien Scholarship to J.C. Gomez. The Research Medical Center Medical Staff Scholarships are awarded annually from contributions received from members of the Research Medical Center medical staff. This year's recipients are Haley Fuller and Abigail Adeline. The Research Foundation Nursing Scholarships are awarded each year from the collective support of alumni and foundation donors. This year, 12 students received this scholarship, and they include Aubrey Buckman, Zachary Segasi, Ubella Egbunaway, Sarah Elbert, Ashley Fight, Gabrielle Inman, Linda Johnson, Rachel Kinsella, Alexis Lortz, Emily Nowak, Elizabeth Rovenstein, and J.C. Gomez. Dr. Donald Spencer was an orthopedic surgeon at Research Medical Center. He was committed to the important work done by the Research Foundation to enhance the health of our community. He dedicated his life to helping patients and easing their pain. The Dr. Donald Spencer Nursing Scholarship celebrates his love of medicine and his concern for patients. The 2020 recipient is Ashley Easterday. The Research Royal Scholarship was created from proceeds raised from the biennial fundraising event. 15 students received the Research Royal Rose Scholarship this year. They include Elizabeth Barada, Morgan Bucati, Juliana Castillo, Emily Dixon, Ashley Esterday, Victoria Fosnot, Catherine Camp-Minert, Brianna Clatch, Alexis Lamb, Anna Lang, Hannah Moss, Rosa Mazuka, Margaret Maurer, Hannah Schaefer, and Samantha Warren. And I think that was Margaret Moyer. I'm sorry for that. Virginia Stowers is a 1952 graduate of Research School of Nursing. The trustees of the Stowers Foundation contributed in her honor to provide scholarships to students attending Research College of Nursing. This year, 6 nursing students received the Virginia Stowers Nursing Scholarship. They include Madison Crenshaw, Faith Garcia, Brianna Hussey Fox, Christopher Munnar, Angela Sandoval, and Mackenzie Torgerson. We would like to present the final scholarship for today. Charles Zesky was an advisory director that supported the Research Foundation for decades. He established a trust that provides dividends to the foundation annually to support nursing student scholarship. The recipient of the Charles Zesky Nursing Scholarship is Theresa Dimmel. Okay, I think we're all back. Students, we hope that these scholarships help to lighten your financial concerns and inspire you to become the very best nurses possible. And we hope that it allows you to have more time to study and less time to work. To all of our donors, thank you for making these nursing scholarships possible for our next generation of our healthcare heroes. We want to thank all of you for being with us today and attending our annual nursing scholarship ceremony virtually. We hope you have a great evening.
Yes, congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations. It's nice to see so many of you dressed up. I'm used to seeing you in your sweatpants at home on the Zoom meeting. So you're a good looking group and I'm wishing you all the best.
Good luck to all of you.